The Revolution Basketball 1 box. Pick your team. And Jim McCrary, we do need to know your info. Please follow the info in the chat. Chad, you can find all of our open teams and open breaks at BreakTraders.com. We don't have anything that fills from there tonight. We'll break tonight. I don't know how many are close, but we will definitely. But we don't have any other teams to auction off. We have Giannis of the Bucks, Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers, Jonas Valanciunas of the Grizzlies. Then we're going to have a Russell Westbrook impact out of 149 of the Houston Rockets headed to Bobby and Marla, followed up by an Isaiah Stewart RC of the Detroit Pistons going to Rich. Isaiah Stewart of the Detroit Pistons from right here in Rochester, New York. Tim Hardaway Jr. of the Mavs, DeAndre Ayton of the Suns, Drew Holiday of the Milwaukee Bucks, a little Astro Kyrie Irving, followed by a liftoff Anthony Davis of the Los Angeles Lakers, and that is heading to Sean. Kelly Oubre Jr. of the Golden State Warriors, Chris Middleton of the Milwaukee Bucks, Domantas Sabonis of the Pacers, a rookie revolution, Precious Achiuwa, and that's going to be a fractal of the Miami Heat going to Kevin, followed up by Robert Woodard II of the Sacramento Kings, and that is going to Mitch. Yeah. Kevin Love of the Cavs, Karl Anthony Towns of the Timberwolves, Jarrett Culver of the Timberwolves. We have a groovy Marvin Bagley III of the Sacramento Kings going to Mitch, followed up by a rookie revolution, Tyrese Halliburton and of the Sacramento Kings, and that's going to Mitch as well. Steven Adams of the Pelicans, Karis LeVert of the Nets, Michael Porter of the Nuggets, a groovy Tobias Harris of the 76ers going to Cynthia. And then we have an RJ Hampton RC of the Denver Nuggets going to Jim. I'm going to need some more sleeves most likely soon here. We have Jaylen Brown of the Celtics, Norman Powell of the Raptors, Russell Westbrook of the Wizards, a Peyton Pritchard RC of the Boston Celtics heading to Patrick, and that's going to be groovy, followed by a Vortex Ben Simmons of the Philadelphia 76ers, and that is headed to Cynthia. And we have 2 packs left in this break. Chris Paul of the Suns, Bradley Beal of the Wizards, followed up by John Wall of the Rockets. Then we have a little Cassius Winston Astro of the Washington Wizards, and that is going to Christopher, followed up by a Nico Mannion RC of the Golden State Warriors going to a Rich. We have Terry Rozier of the Hornets, Eric Gordon of the Houston Rockets, followed by a Kobe White Astro of the Chicago Bulls headed to Phil, and a Shockwave Revolution, Donovan Mitchell of the Utah Jazz, heading to Sean. And then we're going to have a Killian Hayes RC auto right there. And that is of the Detroit Pistons heading to a Rich. Alrighty, let's run down these inserts. We have Donovan Mitchell of the Utah Jazz, Ben Simmons of the 76ers Vortex. And now on to our veteran parallels. Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets Astro, Kobe White Astro of the Bulls, a groovy Tobias Harris of the 76ers, and Marvin Bagley Jr. Are the third of the Sacramento Kings, and then an impact at a 149, Russell Westbrook of the Houston Rockets. Right? Or no, sorry, that is of the Washington Wizards. My mistake right there. Washington Wizards impact going to Chris. Our rookie rundown, we have Nico Mannion of the Golden State Warriors heading to Rich. RJ Hampton of the Denver Nuggets to Jim. Robert Woodard the second of the Sacramento Kings going to Mitch. And then a Detroit Piston, Isaiah Stewart, headed to Rich. Isaiah Stewart from the 585 right here in Rochester. All right, we have an Astro, Cassius Winston of the Wizards, a groovy Peyton Pritchard of the Celtics, and two rookie revolutions, Tyrese Halliburton, and then a Precious Achua Fractal. And now on to our featured cards. We have the Liftoff, Anthony Davis, and then the Killian Hayes RC. Anthony Davis of the Lakers going to Sean, and Killian Hayes of the Detroit Pistons headed to a Rich. And with that, we are done with break 1352. We'll be right back from BT Park with some Prism Baseball.